Alright, ZTV and Maniacs. This week, we're actually going to be releasing a multiple part video. So, since Midwest Gaming Classic, I've actually racked up a pretty big backlog of Evercade cards. I bought like 5 of them at Midwest Gaming Classic, and I pre-ordered a couple more. Or I ordered a couple more online, and I got one for my birthday. So I've got a big backlog of Evercade cartridges that I haven't tried out. And normally when I get some Evercade cartridges, I like to play them on the show, and we show them off, and try them out, and play a bunch of games on them. So because I got such a big backlog, I haven't gotten to do that for a while. So we're gonna do that, and again, I'm gonna do, like I said, a series of videos. Release them all at once as kind of one weekly thing. So, I'm gonna kind of do them as a theme, sort of. And you'll see what the theme is when I pop the first couple of cartridges in. And for this first video, we'll be taking a look at 3 cartridges. And I'm opening them up now. Like I said, these are all, I haven't even opened these up yet. Some of these, most of these, a lot of these I got at Midwest Gaming Classic. So, I just ran firmware on the Evercade, so we're rocking the latest firmware. That's good. There's actually a new Evercade handheld coming out later this year that I pre-ordered, so we'll probably take a look at that once it comes out. Alright. Pretty wallpaper. I was gonna check the manual because one time they sent me the wrong, or I shouldn't say they sent, but the wrong manual was packaged in one of my cards. Alright, so I got these cards. Let's pop them in. Doesn't really matter what order I put it in. Wham! And bam! This is Taito Arcade 1 and Taito Arcade 2. So there you see the theming. So these are Taito collections. We have 18 games. I'm not necessarily going to play every game on these collections, but we'll play a good chunk of them. Like, I don't think anybody really cares about Alpine Ski. And then we've also got Taito Arcade 3. We'll check that one out too. That one I got that one for my birthday. So that one we gotta play. My mom bought me that one. She'd be unhappy if I did these things. Okay. So anyway, we'll start with Bubble Bobble because that's a classic. We'll fire a Bubble Bobble. All right. Let's see which of these buttons does what. All right. That coin's up. All right. And again, like we always do, I'm only gonna play each game for a little bit, just to get kind of a flavor. And what button does that? That jumps, that fires the button. So I mean, pretty much everybody in the ZTV universe, I think, knows this game. It's a classic. I think probably a lot more people are familiar with maybe the NES version. But this is a great game. Not much needs to be said about it. You pop bubbles, or you catch guys in bubbles, and then you pop them to get rid of them. This game kind of created a lot of offshoots. Like, you got Snow Brothers. Okay, so the candy gives you like a power up. So now my bubble actually has more range. Ooh, that guy almost got me. It gets pretty hectic too. You get enough bubbles and all this crap going. If you get enough of them in a string, then you get a big bonus. And then sometimes at the end they all turn into some kind of a bonus item. Like, oh man, we got French fries. Think about if you ate that many French fries all at once. And then sometimes you get different weapon bubbles. These are the... Now they'll turn into ice cream sundaes. Think about if you ate that many ice cream sundaes all at once. You would die from diabetic shock. Ugh. Okay, now I got the rapid fire bubbles. Now we got maximum power. Ah! Now I lost my maximum power. See, these little spooky ghosts, they kill you. If I remember right, the NES manual refers to them as stoners. There's a joke to be made there, I'm sure of it. Although I could be mistaken about that. I don't have the NES manual anymore. But anyway, that's Bubble Bobble. Great classic, great game. Now this is Chack and Pop. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's got some of the same enemies as Bubble Bobble. Control Chacken to retrieve the hearts that the monsters have stolen and hidden throughout the mazes. Use the bombs to defeat the monsters. It's not monsters, it's monsters. Alright, I'm not familiar with this game. I think I might have played it once. Miss Chacken and Mr. Chacken. Take back our hearts, okay. Uh-oh. But you eliminated 0 monsters, 0 eggs. Your training stage is over. Good luck to you. But apparently you can blow yourself up. So be careful of that. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so you can destroy these things with bombs. Like, do I have to kill all these guys? I died. I sort of get it, but the bombs are not a useful... The bombs are kind of a squirrely weapon. Definitely not as good of a game as Bubble Bobble is. Especially because you can kill yourself with your own bombs. Like, if there was some kind of way you could, like, pick them off before they hatch, that would be useful. Like, I think you can blow them up before they hatch, but you have to get the... I don't know. Can I just pick up the heart and be done? No, I think I have to kill all these monsters. And like I said, they're Bubble... I mean, I don't want to say that they're rejects from Bubble Bobble, because I'm guessing this game actually came first. Player 1, game over. Well, that was definitely a game. Alright. This is Colony 7. Defended from the evil Jarvians. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. What's the worst thing that can happen? Am I playing? Deposit coin, press fire to start. Okay, now I'm playing. Oh, okay, it's kind of like, it's kind of like a missile command type of... Oh, you can rapid fire. Caution, scout, blow them up. We're just blowing up. I'm just shooting everything that moves. It's kind of like a missile command type of deal. Not as good as missile command, but it's kind of spray and pray. But I'm racking up big points. Oh, I died somehow. I don't exactly know what... I don't really fully know what I'm doing. Like, I don't exactly... Like, I got killed somehow, I think, and I don't exactly know what killed me. Oh, I see. I think that thing shot me. I don't know. Or maybe they... like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like I said, spray and pray. Again, something there killed me, and I don't really know what it was. That time I think I actually got hit by a bullet. I don't know. Game over. Okay, well that was... I don't know, I've played... This is Doko Doko Dawn. With a game like that, it's gotta be great. Control brave lumberjacks Bob and Jim on their quest to rescue a captured king and princess. Bash enemies with your hammer and then throw them into walls around their enemies to defeat them. Collect special items to increase your power levels. Another example of elimination platformer. So this sounds like a Bubble Bobble-esque game. Ooh, look at that. Woo! Doko Doko Don. Look at these guys. What a bunch of buttes. Uh-oh. Oh no, they took the princess. Yeah, those guys are the last hope of us all. Great. Okay. I don't think I've ever played this. Yeah, I know I've never. Okay, so we've got jump. Ah! Ah! I lost two guys before I really could figure out what I was doing. It kind of reminds me a little bit more of Snow Brothers. I don't know if that potion did anything for us. Ah, you asshole. Well, I don't have to continue this one. I didn't really get a full feel for what was happening. Look at that rabbit, man. He's pissed. Oh, I got like a super hammer that actually kills guys outright rather than just stunning them. Look at those weird trees, man. They kind of weird me out. This is decent. I've played worse. Lord knows I've played worse. Ah! Get the fruit, man. It's fruit. Oh god, watch out, that little devil that just floated by for no reason. I'm scared of him. Round 6. Alright, now we're cooking. Yeah, watch out for these. Whatever the hell they are. Ah, he threw a boomerang. Oh, that wasn't right. Oh, now I got a super hammer. Okay, so this blue hammer it becomes like a hammer you can throw. Watch out for these guys. They're shooting boomerangs. I didn't have. Ah! This game's decent. I mean, it's got a weird name, but it's kind of like I said, it reminds me kind of like. I mean, there's lots of games that are like this, really. But it's like it's kind of in that Snow Brothers, Bubble Bobble type of classification of games, and there's a lot of games like this. I wonder if there's like a boss or something at the end. Oh boy. I still got one life left. I'll keep going until I lose my last life here. And then as soon as I say that... Okay. Well, that game was alright. That was decent. I liked that one. That was definitely okay. The electric yo-yo. I'm sure with a name like that, it's going to be great. Clear the screen of blocks by moving the yo-yo around the screen. I'm sure this is going to be awesome. I'm assuming that electric... you... whatever you are. So he jumps to the next square that's in sequence. Whether or not that's far away or close is up for you to decide. Well, that's definitely a game, I guess. All right. Well, here's a game that I know very well. I'm gonna get a drink actually. Elevator action. That's a good one. I know this game extremely well, and it's good. I wouldn't finish taking my drink. Okay, hang on. I gotta start over. I hadn't finished my drink. I wasn't ready. Alright. So we got jump, and you can shoot. The object of this game is to defeat all these schmucky guys. Actually, the real object is to get all the secret documents that are inside the red door. But not get killed by the evil agents that are running around. When you can defeat them either by shooting them or with your flying jump kick. You know how you can notice is when he kind of jumps weird like that? He's actually doing a jump kick. If you can defeat an enemy with a jump kick, it's actually worth more points than if you just shoot him. However, it's a little bit tricky to aim the jump kick, so it's not as reliable. There we go. Yeah, we kicked him in the head. I couldn't get... I couldn't duck. Boot him in the head. I said I liked this game, I didn't necessarily say I was any good at it. There's also a sequel which is known as Elevator Action 2 or Elevator Action Returns. There's actually a bunch of other sequels and spin-offs of this game. Like there's one that came out on the PlayStation. Oh god, he tried to shoot me low. see if we can clear the first stage. Ugh. Oh, they got me good there. Game over. Well, anyway, that was elevator action. Like I said, good game. Alright, this is Growl. This game is crazy as hell. I don't know if I've ever really played this. I've probably... Okay, so we got 4 different crazy-looking characters. This guy kind of looks like Indiana Jones. So I guess we'll take him. I don't really know if there's any major difference. Well, actually, there were stats up there. In the early part of 20th century, evil poachers. Hello, this is the Ranger Corps. What? Understand, we will not fail to defeat them. Yeah, that guy's... Oh no! Kaboom! Shaboom!
You won't get away with it.
Okay, so we can jump and punch. That's it. So this is just a pretty standard beat 'em up. It gets pretty... Oh man. It's a pretty standard beat 'em up, but we got weapons. We got a knife. Oh no, we got a machine gun. Boo, 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 boo. It puts pretty many enemies on the screen at once, I can say that.
Hey, stop it.
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? Shaboom! Look at all the weapons and stuff you get. Hey, come on! That's the credit effect it makes when you put a credit in it. Hey, come on! Shaboom! You know, now that I think of it, I don't know if I ever have played this game. It's pretty awesome. There's a lot of enemies on the screen, it's fast and fluid, and there's a lot of weapons and stuff. I mean, it's no like Cadillacs and dinosaurs or like a Capcom caliber beat 'em up. But I've definitely played worse. Plus, how many beat 'em ups have you ever played that have like an Indiana Jones knockoff in it? I just blew myself up. That poor woman. I'll just keep going until I die. Oh, I died. That's the second time that's happened. It said, oh, I keep going until I die, and then I die. Alright, well that was a pretty cool game. There's some good games on here. And I know I've got like other titles. I wasn't really going to buy these collections because I've got other ways of playing these, but I'm like, it's Midwest Gaming Classic and I've got the opportunity to buy them, I might as well. Just for collecting purposes. Alright, so this is Kiki Kai Kai. Guide the Shrine Maiden Sayo Chen through each course, defeating monsters and ghosts. Alright. Oh no. They carried away a whole boat full of people. We gotta save them. Ready. Alright. So, this game, I believe, was the prototype for the Pocky and Rocky series on the Super NES. And later, like other consoles, like there's a Pocky and Rocky. Ow! I died. There's a Pocky and Rocky Reshrined that came out for like the Switch and the PS4, I want to say. I have it on the Switch. It's brutally hard. This game is brutally hard. Jesus. Number match 8-5-0. Player 1 game over. Well, that was brutal. Alright, well anyway. The dreaded legend of Kage. Story about a princess kidnapping and courage. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever played the arcade version of this game. I hate the NES version. The NES version's terrible. I don't know if I've ever played the arcade version. But there they go. They take the princess away. The arcade version isn't really much better. The graphics are a little bit better, I guess. Oh, I died. Wow, that guy breathed fire out of his butt and blasted me into oblivion. Well, Legend of Kage or Cage or whatever the hell it is still sucks. How about Liquid Kids? The Fire Devil took peaceful Woody Lake by surprise. It's got hippopo. Wait, it's got a hippo? No, it's hippopo. Oh boy. Well, peaceful Woody Lake. With a name like Liquid Kids, it's gotta be good, right? That thing's not a hippo. What the hell is that? Alright, so we can jump and we can throw bubbles. I don't know what to make about this game. At least it has fluid control. At least the controls are responsive. Goal in! Win-win. It's not the worst thing I've ever played. It's not the worst thing I've ever played, but then you realize you're playing a game called Liquid Kids. And there's no kids in sight. Or kids on site. Oh, now I got big balls. Oh, watch out. Oh god. This is definitely a game. Oh, I died. Goal in. Hippopo, Tamasun, I've gone over mountains and across valleys to find the way to here at last. Ah, this dramatic moment, however. Oh noes. That was great translated stuff. Then we got deadly spikes. This is a game. This is what this falls under the this falls under the I've played worse category. Oh, and it fell into deadly spikes. Oh, well, that was not good. Game over. Liquid Kids, ladies and gentlemen. This is the New Zealand story. Two Kiwis called Tiki and Pee-Pee. Pee-Pee? What the hell? In the zoological garden. Okay. I think I've played this game briefly. Look at all those Kiwis. And they got they're getting taken away by a walrus or something. Oh boy. I got a bow and arrow. How did he get a bow and arrow? I know it's video game logic and I shouldn't bother trying to explain it, but... Oh. Circus. Is this like another bubble? Is this more like a standard platformer, or is this more like a bubble bobble type deal? Oh, I ran into some deadly spikes. Oh, now I got into a balloon or something, okay. I guess in hindsight I shouldn't have destroyed that. Player 1, game over. Alright. Well, that was something. Like I said, we're just sampling all these games. This is Operation Wolf, Special Fortress Operative. You must... Okay, this is definitely a game. Be careful, this one may cause epileptic seizures. I'm actually curious to see how this one's actually going to play. Alright, we've got a site that we can move around. Press start button. Alright.
Operation initiated.
You gotta shoot off. They seem to have taken care. I've heard this game, like the original version, like flashed a lot. Bad. This game doesn't. This version doesn't seem to have fixed it. You gotta be careful in this because you can lose if you run out of ammo. A few physical strength left. Okay, cleared this scene.
You succeeded in demolishing the communication setup, cutting off the enemy from rescue.
Yeah, we blew up some stuff.
Warning, the enemy has located you.
Oh noes. Extract information. We got 4 magazines, 1 grenades, and a few... Oh god, how did that... And we die.
You have sustained a lethal injury. Sorry, but you are finished here.
You are finished here. The original arcade version has like an actual gun that you like move around. Alright, this is Pirate Pete. Pirate Pete is a thrilling adventure of a swashbuckling hero. From the kind of daring, brave, romantic era everyone would love to live in. Save your loved one from a terrible fate. Pirate Pete. It's actually, this is actually, this is actually a reskinned version of Jungle King or Jungle Hunt or whatever. Why they included this version instead of just Jungle Hunt, I couldn't tell you. This is kind of a timing thing. It's basically the same game as Jungle Hunt or Jungle King, but the graphics are different. I think you can use the knife and kill those guys, but I don't remember how to do it. Oh, there we go. You just gotta get the distance in right. Yeah! Now we gotta dodge the hot rocks. I assume those snakes that are showing up on top are also bad. Ah! But I think the rocks are our bigger concern. We do get points for jumping over them. Yeah! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a quick save here because I've never been able to figure out how to clear this. So I just wanted... I know I'm save scumming, but I just wanted to do it once just to say done it. What hit me? Okay, what? No, seriously, that nothing hit me that time. Like I dodged the knife, and I'm still. I'm literally dying from nothing. What the hell is with this game? I'm literally not getting killed by anything. This doesn't even make sense. Like, what is, like... Like, okay, I dodged the knife. Okay. Okay, we did it! We saved her! Yay! Congratulations. I still don't understand it. We saved the weird pirate chick. Great. See, it was originally Jungle King. It was rebranded to Jungle Hunt and then became Pirate Pete. Why they did it, I don't know. That doesn't even explain why they did it. What is this game? Ramos. I never heard of this one. I couldn't really tell what it is. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. It's kind of like, it's like one of those, drive around, pick up all the herbities and win. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yay! And then get out. Okay. Simple enough. Not a bad game, nothing fancy, but playable. Oh, now I gotta wait. Oh, now I gotta wait a while. Yeah, this game's actually kind of fun. I can dig this game. Oh, I blow it up. Wait, did I have the gun all along? I don't know what these different letter icons do, if anything. I don't know. Round 3. Okay, well that game's cool. I can dig that one. Alright, here's a game we're pretty familiar with. Rastan! Mythical world, blah blah blah. We'll only play this one a little bit. Here's Rastan. We're a barbarian. We kill stuff. This game is so infamous that it's spawned a phrase that when you play a game where you get to the end and the game stops letting you put in coins to continue, we call it in our circle that getting lost on. That's all the life I had? I only took like one hit prior to that. Growing up, I had the Sega Master System version of this game. Which I could only beat because it had a code which let you have infinite. Alright, well that's Rastan. Alright, Space Invaders. I'm gonna skip Space Invaders. We all know that one. I don't know what this game is. It's been a long trip. Sure has. I've never heard of this game. It's a long trip to space full of such and such. Rescue the planet from the aliens. What the hell is this? No, seriously, what the hell am I doing? I can move this thing back and forth. I'm pressing buttons and none of them seem to do anything. Controls. Move ship, laser, fire weapon power up. Oh, wait. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's like kicks. Oh! I should have known that when I saw the percentage on this game. Oh. Oh, well now I want to play again. See, I didn't realize that it was like a kicks type of game. No, it makes sense. It's kind of like Kicks, but different because these enemies do different stuff. Like if one of those brownish things hits the beam. Oh. No, that sucked. It shoots like a laser or something. Oh god. You also get power-ups of some nondescript sort. And I blow it up. So it doesn't automatically kill. Okay, well I got him in there. Okay, so it's sort of like, okay, well at least now I know. All right. So that was Taito 1 and 2. Excellent. Pretty good selection of games on there. Some good, some bad. Some made me wanna, I don't know. Some made me question my sanity. So now, we're gonna move on ahead. Pop out. Taito Arcade 2. We're gonna put in Taito Arcade 3. And just so that we can focus on the games that are actually part of Taito Arcade 3, we're gonna. One of the things I like you can do from the menu here is we can. How do I do this again? Oh, there we go. Okay. So these are the games that are only part of Taito Arcade 3. You can sort to just see the ones that are on the third cartridge. Okay, so this is Kadash, an exciting action RPG. So this game I actually like quite a bit. This was on the Turbo Graphics, and I had it on Turbo Graphics. This is the original arcade version. And I'll just play this a little bit. You can still play. Well, I'm glad. It's a one play. Alright, so you got 4 different characters. I always pick the priest. So difficult to beat, but not strong enough. How well you came, ZTV. I have long been waiting for a brave man to arrive, but, I'm playing as a female character. This you must know. Once upon a time, the evil Barag who abducted my princess, my only daughter, and destroyed the peace of my faith. You must rescue my daughter, I mean the princess. So we got an herb, we got gold, we're actually timed. Walk toward the right along this road, you'll reach the entrance to the cave. Look at this fat dude. Inside the cave, all sorts of danger awaits you. Stop by the shop. Don't take too much time. If you take time to fight, I hear an awesome monster will appear. I'm scared. In the back of the cave, there's supposed to be a gated departure leading to another continent, but there lies a giant. So when you kill these things, you get gold. So like in the TurboGrafx version, since we're now timed, you would take some time and probably grind out a few levels and fight these things. I have recaptured 10 hit points. Ow. So there's a few, there were a couple of home port. The thing about it, like I usually play, ZTV has gone into a higher level, so there were a couple of home ports of this. There's a TurboGrafx version, which is the closest to the arcade. It has all 4 characters. Then there's a Genesis port, which only had the fighter and the mage. So that's kind of the inferior-ish version. I don't think I ever played that version, but I used to have the TurboGrafx version. The TurboGrafx version now commands hefty prices. Fortunately, if you want to play this game, I mean, obviously, if you want to play this game, you can always emulate it. But if you want to play this game legally, you could buy this Evercade cartridge. But there's also there's a Taito Milestones 3 for the Switch that you can buy that has this game on it as well. And it also has a lot of other cool games. Dude, do not come any closer. There's an awful monster up ahead. Oh. Black Pudding, here's the boss. I like the priest and the ninja in this game because they can, oh, ZTV has died. And then we can continue. They can swing in all different directions, so I like them a little bit better than the other two. But that was Kadash. This is Camel Tree, or Camel Try. I don't know this game. Roll the ball by turning the maze. Use the directional something something. I've heard of this game, but I don't think I've ever actually played it. So you gotta spin the maze around to maneuver the ball through it. Well, this guy could see actually being kind of fun. Why it's called Camel Try or Camel Tree or whatever, I couldn't tell you. Time up. Unfortunate. Oh, and we died. Dead. To continue game. Well, that was camel try. The key to winning the game, the key to winning is to reach the goal quickly. Well, no crap. Alright, this is Crazy Balloon, a game of strategy and skill. Yeah, right. Let's attack. Player 1, level 1. Oh yeah, this is exciting. That's dumb. How about the Fairyland story? Let's defeat the monsters deep inside the castle. Hitting a monster with your magic will turn him into cake. I like cake. I can't eat too much cake, but you know, I like a good cake every once in a while. I don't know if I've ever played this. Alright, so it's kind of like... It's kind of like a Bubble Bobble-ish. It's kind of like Bubble Bobble-ish type game, or that other game we played, but not. This game looks like it predated Bubble Bobble. Yeah, we blew them all up. Ah, if you squash them, then that's worth more points. I couldn't figure out how to get... He was stuck in there, and I couldn't really figure out how to get rid of him. Game over. No continues. How about football champ? Sights, sack, sounds, and action of real football.
Welcome.
Alright. Let's be England. Wow, those guys really... Wow. They look dorky.
Keep off.
I kind of don't know what I'm doing on the certain buttons.
Oh, fine play! Oh, fine play! Game set!
That's a tie. That was very special. Alright, we got Lunar Rescue. Can you save the astronauts? Please insert coin. What the hell is going on? Oh, I can shoot him. He died. So first I gotta maneuver a guy down, pick up the astronaut. Then I gotta make my way up without getting blasted. And apparently if I don't land right in that thing, then the dude dies. There we go. Hey, we did it. Okay, now I get it. It's simple, but it's fun. Once you understand what you're supposed to do. And not, like, blow up. Game over. Alright, Puzzle Bobble. This is a good one. I used to play this a lot. I used to play this in college, and I used to see if I could once see it. I think everybody is familiar with this game. In some circles, it's known as Bust-A-Move. Ha! The trick is to try to like cause a chain reaction by dropping them. Like that. That's the pro strat. Easy peasy. Oh, this is like the first. This is the first. Oh boy. Wah, wah. Well, that was Puzzle Bobble. Alright, we'll try kicks. I think everybody knows this game too. But we'll play it. The object is you gotta draw parts of the grid and claim enough of the area to win. Without that thing hitting your line. Otherwise you die. And that's kicks. And last but not least, we got Zookeeper. I actually enjoyed this game too. Alright, so the object of this game, how long can you hold the animals in? Elephant, snake, camel, rhino, moose, lion, no hippos. You gotta run around, and as you run around, you box in the animals. This will jump. If you get the net, you can catch them for extra points. And after a certain amount of time, then you clear the stage, and any animals that are inside are claimed for bonus points. And then every so couple stages you get a bonus where you have to save your girl who's been kidnapped by the animals. My hero! And one of the awesome things about this game is you can actually die in a bonus stage. That net. Now we catch them, we're gonna get massive points. Watch all these bonus points we're gonna get. Then you get hit with a coconut and die. This is getting out of hand. Can you win a bonus keeper? I don't think I've ever cleared this. Not only did I not win a bonus keeper, but I actually died trying. But that was Zookeeper. So that was the first of our three. Evercade videos for this week. And stay tuned for the next one. Those were all the Taito ones.